All right, guys, let's wrap this up. Must hit too much dirt. So final thoughts on this thing. Look, is it as good as a factory made in Germany steel 660? No, it's not. Can the average person tell the difference as far as performance? I doubt it. The thing is this thing's $350, maybe $400, depending on which version you buy and when you buy it. Sometimes you can buy them on sale. You could rebuild, you could buy 4 of these for the price of one steel 660 or whatever the new 661, 662. I don't know what steel's onto right now. 500i would cost you, what are they, like $1,700 right now? And you know, it's sort of equivalent to this. I've done a race with this against the 500i on my channel, I think. And I believe the 500i kept up. Either way, the point is you could buy one of these for a backup saw or for a primary large saw like me for $350. Here we are 5 years later. The saw still runs. Nothing wrong with it. Haven't done anything to it other than adjust the carburetor and put the bark box on. How many times have I said that in this video? But it operates like it should, and it does what it's as advertised. It's as advertised. Now, am I saying all of them are perfect? You're never going to have an issue? No. I've seen horror stories with these things. But a lot of it is inexperienced guys buying these things, thinking they can take it right out of the box and that they're going to bar it up and go cut firewood. My advice to you is this. If you're in that mentality, you want a saw that you can take out of the box, put a bar on it, put a chain on it, take it out the woods, start cutting firewood, and there will be zero problems for the life of that saw or until it has many, many, many cords of wood on it. Go buy the real thing. Don't buy these because you're going to just be disappointed. You have to have an open mind when you buy this. It is not the real thing. It's a clone. It's made in China. They probably use cheaper parts, materials, stuff like that. They make them as good as they can. I will say that. There's nothing cheap about this saw. It doesn't feel cheap when you run it. It doesn't feel underpowered. Like I said, I matched it up to the 500i. It's very comparable. So it's not like you're getting something that looks like the real thing but doesn't perform like the real thing. It does perform like the real thing, and it feels like the real thing. But it's at the end of the day, it's not the real thing. And if you can't learn basic small engine repair and you're not the kind of guy that's willing to mess around with this stuff, don't buy one. But if you're like me and you like to play with this stuff and you have a small piece of property and you cut firewood for yourself to heat with, and maybe you cut it to sell, this is not a bad option to go for a secondary saw or even a primary saw. Hell, if you wanted to buy 2 of these and have them as your primary saw, there's no way you're not going to get 2 or 3 years out of these things before you have to do any major repairs. And at that point, you can make the decision, do I repair it or do I just throw it away and I go buy another one? Like it's really where we're at. And you could get away with that for a very long time before you even come close to spending what it costs for a brand new, authentic chainsaw. So that's just my 2 cents. None of it matters. Don't take my advice. I'm going to have to go sharpen this chain now because I must have cut into some dirt there towards the end. This thing was dull. So I probably should go sharpen this saw right now before I put it up. That way it's ready to go the next time I want to use it. That would be the greatest idea. Will I do that? Probably not. I'm gonna go edit this video and upload it, and I'm gonna forget about that saw until the next time, leave a comment down below. I actually enjoyed running this thing today, and I wouldn't mind running it some more. So if you guys want to see some more action on this saw, I'll continue to cut some firewood with this thing. I've got another pile just like this up in the front field I need to process. And then once all this is all processed in totes, that's all processed and in totes, we have to go back in the forest and start cutting some trees that are down back there. So I could get a lot of use out of this thing this season. If you guys want to see more of the saw run, leave a comment down below. If you yeah, that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. How's that air filter? Oh yeah, she's dirty, bud. Need to spend some money on that Pro filter. That would be a bonus. Oh, she's still set on summer mode. That's okay.